This is The Success Factor with your host, DeCarlo Eskridge, and we're going to be speaking with Lindell Warden, the student of the beloved Neville Goddard, and we're going to be talking about letting go, being still, and knowing that God is within you. This is part 3 of a 5-part series.
Man says, well, you said, as you believe it is to you, and he says, I don't believe this. If you don't believe it, it can't be. Isn't that right?
It's true.
That all things are possible to those who believe. And not believing, that's your choice. You chose not to believe, so you're out of it.
So the possibilities that we're experiencing, whatever those things are byproducts of the beliefs.
Well, hey, look, where do we start? Started out in the caves, and now we're shooting off to the stars?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. Where does it stop? Why would it stop? It's endless. I am with you always, always. See, we're thinking too small.
So the disciples said one place, Lord, increase our faith, that we may, or the man says that had the son that was going into convulsions and seizures and so forth.
Yes.
It's needful then, truly, for us to find ourselves getting quiet, to expand what we call thought or thinking.
That's it. As you think you are. You got it. That's all there is to it. As you think you are. You got total freedom on one hand, if you choose that. Wonderful. Or you have, you're in a prison and you can't see out. No windows. It's the skull. That's where Jesus was crucified, right?
Golgotha, the skull.
Golgotha. That's right.
So now, question.
Yes.
Have you seen the movie The Matrix?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so what you're presenting right now for the listeners, you're offering them a blue pill and a red pill. And if they choose to remain on course of letting others think for them.
That's great. Yeah, that's it.
They have that blue pill, as it were, and I believe the red pill was the one for transition.
Mm-hmm.
And so, choose you this day is the red pill.
That's right.
It's pretty powerful.
But tomorrow, you see, which will be today, you've got a new opportunity to choose again. You see, every day you have the choice to choose the pill you'll take. Every day is a new day. He's telling you this day. You choose it this day. Not for tomorrow, not for yesterday, today. As you think you are. Attitude awareness, imaginational control. That's what everyone is looking for. Whatever it is they call it, it's as you think you are. So it would be wise to practice thinking lovely and of good report. It really is lovely and of good report. God said, this is good and very good, this drama, man, this play of humanity. It's good and very good. And you're given experience the good. But so that you have freedom, you have choice. So you have to choose it.
So in part,
is passed by all of those on the road, lame, halt, and withered, and he could have turned and healed them all. But they didn't ask. We receive not because we ask not, or we're asking amiss. That's that dreaming up them monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, and it's just thinking about the power in the choosing, it's actually very redemptive. And what I mean by that is because if I make a mistake, an error in my choosing today,
that's right.
Redemption is there a moment later because I can choose a different thought.
That's it. That's it. You got it. That's the way it works. That's the way mind works. But you have to understand that this is a vegetable brain in your head. It's as you want to change something, mind always resists change. So you have to keep yourself excited enough to stay with it for a while so that mind has a chance to kind of wrap around it.
Gotcha.
Because he doesn't want to change. See, to him, that means now I got a whole different routine to do. And being lazy-minded was the problem I had for many years. Lazy-minded, double-minded. Today you're one thought, and tomorrow it's an altogether different thought. And you're just swished around left and right by what's going on around you. But what are you investing in yourself? If you don't invest in yourself, you go away. Attitude awareness, imaginational control. Everyone has an opportunity to use it to their best and best and best. Don't
choose
think
better.
Lovely. Yeah, go ahead.
Neville said, choose better than the best you know.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. Always better. Always lovely and of good report. That's the ideas. If you do that, then the only thing you're drawing to in your world is good ideas and lovely and of good report. Because it's as you think you are. I know that I repeat that 100 times. I'd like to repeat it 1,000 times if it gets you really, really settle in and make a decision.
Now, the critic would say, so you're trying to say that what I'm supposed to do is think positive, Pollyannic thoughts all day long. What do you say to that person?
I say, great, man, go with it. Go with it. Just really get on and ride it through.
Because we're always choosing good, bad, or indifferent.
You see, that's what I'm trying to tell. I'm not telling anybody how to think. I mean, I'm here as a witness, not an example. So it's as you think you are. All you have to do is sit down, be quiet, and just don't judge the thoughts. See, don't get into judging anything. Just listen to it. The thoughts, they'll pass through. And as you're thinking this just enough to recognize the thought, it'll pass slowly enough for you to get it off your mind. You can choose what you think, or what you think can be chosen for you. It's really that simple. You're in charge. Wake up and steer with your eyes open. That's the only way you get anywhere. That's the only way you cause any change. It's as you think you are. So you have to be the one that starts it off. You're the one who has to ask. See, Jesus wouldn't pay any attention to you at all as he went by, because you have to ask. He's not allowed to do anything until you ask.
Now, some would say that that's all I do. I ask, but I don't receive.
And you don't believe either. One goes with the other.
So true asking is almost a knowing that the thing that you're asking for is being manifested.
Well, it's like how you're told to pray. You're told to pray, believe, you receive. If you believe it, then you're taking it with you when you leave, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. You are.
So if you now don't have it with you, well, then you didn't expect it. And it's what you expect. That's what you get.
So we can know for certain the things that we believe by what we're living out in our life.
That's right. That's right.
Life is the mirror.
That's it. He takes care of you. Because you allowed it. Understand? God gave himself a prime directive not to interfere. He doesn't know he's you. And he gave you, son, all I have is yours. Use it wisely.
I'm going to ask you to expound on, because, again, it's one of those things that will shoot right over the head. You said that God does not know that he's you.
That's right. That's right. Well, why are we told, arouse thyself, O Lord, why sleepest thou? He's dreaming the dream. But he gave himself, as any good engineer would, a safety valve. He left the remembrancer, the comforter, the Holy Ghost. And he's at your waiting list right now. You see,
Go ahead, please.
No, I was just going to say that there's only now, right now. Now is when you want what you want. But you have to stop wanting it. You have to start being it. So that means that you have to start thinking as though it's so, even though you can't prove it by anything around you. You know it is, and that's all that's necessary, is what you know, not what somebody else knows, what's somebody else's opinion. It means nothing to you. What are you thinking? And why are you thinking what you're thinking? And is it lovely and of good report? Is it helping everybody involved? It's all there is to it. It's what you do. You're the one in charge. You're the one that has to do it. Everyone, that's man's greatest problem. He's always looking for someone else to do for him that which he knows in his own heart he must do for himself. And when I say man, I'm speaking male, female, every child born of woman. Now is the only time you have to change. It's right now.
I'll say this right now. You have a lot of people wrestling with angels, wrestling with God. And what I mean by that, because for me to realize that I'm the culprit of the good, the bad, the indifferent.
That's it.
Not a source being, let's say, God, Jesus, Buddha, Muhammad, whatever name that you give to the deity that we call God.
That's it.
I'm responsible. And that's heavy for most people because we've been so indoctrinated with looking for the resources of our change, of our transformation outside of us.
That's all I've been telling everybody. It's right with you. God, it says that God is a jealous God. When you give your power away, he doesn't like that.
Remember this, creators, that only you can create your perfect world. Not God or man. Only you can create your perfect world. Until we speak next week, have a blessed and abundant week. This is The Success Factor with your host, DeCarlo Eskridge.